And I'm back with more Apollo Justice. It's time for the final case, and this one is longer than the other four by a while. It's known as Turnabout Succession. And this is where all the Trilogy stuff, all the Phoenix Wright stuff, has been leading to. And that is the whole truth of this case. In order to understand it myself, I had to know the story of these 7 long years. Nothing happens by chance. All is connected. And now, you stand ready to begin the final chapter of this story. Will the defendant be found guilty or innocent? The decision is yours. Hey, Apollo! Look on TV! Look! Look! Yeah, I'm kinda busy. Oh, look at that! He's the last Gramarye, alright? That's amazing! Apollo, you should be watching this! Ow! 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 What? I was writing about her last case in my journal. Lawyers are supposed to write things in records, Apollo, not journals. Why now? The case was like 3 months ago. Hey, it's a long story. I did a lot, you know. I want to vacuum pack the feel of the moment for later. Right now, I'm wowing the crowd by figuring out how La Miroir disappeared. Oh, that's right. Uncle Valent did that illusion too. But you're missing him on TV. I was just getting to the good part. I suppose I should watch a little TV. After all, her father's expected me to look after her while she's away. Or while he's away. What you're now seeing is a rehearsal for the greatest magic show on Earth. Happening right here at our very own Sunshine Coliseum. Sunshine Coliseum? Hey, that's where the Governor's concert was. Only 3 more days until miracles happen here, right before your unbelieving eyes. The legendary troupe Gramarye is performing the first time in 7 years. Oh, that's gonna be great. I'm so there. You and Daddy are coming too. Legendary Gramarye's? Trucy's real father was still alive. He'd be on that stage performing miracles. Got the tickets and everything. Here's yours, Apollo. Oh, you're here. Working hard or hardly working? Hey, how you been? Hey there, stranger. Not exactly the kind of greeting I'd want to hear from my own kid. No, he has been gone for a long time. That's how it goes at Trucy. I got a present for you. Yay! Pudding! I love pudding. Oh, it's farm fresh. And not just 1, but 3 whole cups. I'll have to pace myself. Well, I'm beat. Well, that's right, Daddy. You're on a top secret mission. You've got to take it easy with the secrets, you know. How right you are. So you still can't tell us what your mission is? Maybe it is time. It has something to do with you, anyway. With me? Oh, maybe you're getting a top secret mission too? Maybe you could be one of those guys! A spy! Can't I just be a defense attorney who remembers to grab their phone before they do something like this? I swear I'm on the ball. To be honest, telling you about the mission was my whole reason for coming today. Wait, what? Tell me. You've heard of the jurist system, yeah? The jurist system? That's right. New legal system everyone's talking about. Have you heard of it, Apollo? Huh? Maybe? That's a no. Uh-oh. Maybe not as many people are talking about it as I thought. The jurist system, huh? So, Daddy, what's this jurist system thing? Well, do you know what a jury is? Oh, I've heard of it! Isn't that those people who who sit in court and all those old court dramas? The ones who get to decide if a guy's innocent or guilty? Do you know Apollo? Only from TV. It's 12 people chosen from the community, right? Well, they're thinking of reviving the system. They're calling the new system the jurist system. No more doing whatever you like, Your Honor. Not quite that harsh. They cooperate with the judge. They help analyze the case from different angles. Oh, and there will only be 6 of them under the current proposal, right? Wow, you know your stuff, Apollo. It's kind of like you're a lawyer or something. Hopefully people will start taking the courts more seriously from now on. I feel like I'm on one of those educational TV shows. Starring Dr. Wright. Dr. Wright, his assistant Trucy, and mascot Apollo. That perfect team. Hey! So, what is this top secret mission? The jurist system is my mission, more or less. Anyway, keep in mind that the new systems and ideas are always risky. That's too true. Everyone's got an opinion, and they just talk, and nothing gets decided. Kinda like you, Apollo. I'm not that bad, am I? In any case, we're going to give it a shot. A test, if you will. I don't like tests. We'll take a case as a sample and choose 6 jurists. I'll be the one helping with that process, incidentally. Helping how? Well, for one, I'll be the chair of the Jurist System Simulated Court Committee. The chair constructs the ideal situation, choosing the case, the jurist candidates, even the judge in the courtroom. Wow! It's like you have a real job! Well, it's not that good at the piano, to be honest. Once a lawyer, always a lawyer, I guess. Trial's tomorrow, by the way. Don't miss it. Trial simulation, that is. A simulation, huh? That sounds interesting. So, what kind of case is the trial simulation about? Well, since it's the first run-through of the new system, I wanted to try something simple. Good thinking. No sense worrying yourself out about something too serious. True. The case is a murder. Well, that's not simple at all! By simple, did you mean that the defendant is guilty? Yes, most likely. So good luck, Apollo. With what? With the trial tomorrow. You're defending, of course. Recall that I said it had something to do with you? Go for it, Apollo. It's just a test case anyway, it's no sweat. Yeah, but there's still a verdict to be decided. And a potentially serious sentence. The most serious. In a worst case scenario. Ugh, you mean the verdict's for real? That's not a test trial. That's a real trial. All the forms have been filed. There's no turning back now. Trial begins tomorrow at 10. Hope you can make room in your schedule. Why am I only hearing about this now? Oh, yeah, there was a change this morning. I picked a new case. Huh? Something that happened last night. So, what case are you going to use? You really want to know, don't you? Of course I do! I mean, I'm going to be defending, aren't I? If all goes well, then yes. Of course, this is just a test. We wanted everyone to start without preconceptions. A blank slate, as it were. There's a difference between having a blank slate and being totally clueless. Whose dumb idea was that, anyway? Well, it's mine. Give me the chair, remember? Oh. Well, if you want to know that badly, I suppose. I could give you permission to examine the scene of the crime. Good, that's better. But you can't talk to anyone involved in the case. What? And how am I supposed to defend? You let me worry about that. Remember, I'm in charge of this trial. All of it. But you don't want it to backfire, do you? Apollo, if I'm in charge of the whole trial, that means the entire affair is my responsibility. For good and for bad. Ooh, damn, he got the serious face going now. Just do what you can. And don't worry. I know what I'm doing. Alright. I'd recommend going down to the detention center. Your client's waiting for you. You can ask about the scene there. But you just said I couldn't talk to anyone involved. No, you can talk to your client. If you can get her to talk. Well, time's a-wasting. Hey, Apollo, I know you're all excited about the secret mission, but... what about this? The True Gramarye Grand Magic Show. Right, the card... Not card tricks! They're grand illusions! Miracles, the apocalypse, heaven and earth! So... what? That's 3 whole days from now! It's at Sunshine Coliseum, let's go! Let's go today! We can say hi to Uncle Valent! Have fun. What? I can't go by myself, you know I'm not very outgoing. Could have fooled me. Right. Why not go with her? But what about the secret mission? Oh, don't worry about that. You'll hear all about it tomorrow regardless. I don't trust that smile. He knows something he's not telling me. Yippee! Now you can take me to the Coliseum. I suppose it wouldn't kill me to pop over there. Oh, Gramarye. That reminds me. What's this, Daddy? Isn't that silk hat the Gramarye seal? Consider it a birthday present, Trissy. Well, thanks, it's great! But today isn't my birthday. Oh, good point. What day is today, Apollo? Today? I think it's Recycle Your Plastics Day. Then it's a Recycle Your Plastics present. Yippee! So it's plastic. I've given up trying to understand them. It's much easier that way. What is it? Can I open it? No. What? You'll need that envelope someday. Someday soon. Don't open it until then. Well, why didn't you just hold on to it? Because that would have been the logical thing to do. An envelope with the Gramarye's, huh? Well, that's important. Okay. Let's move on. Okay, guide says going here first. So we're going here first, yay! That's 20 minutes we've been waiting here. 20 minutes! Maybe I should complain. I'm sure that guard has better things to do than stand here pretending he doesn't see us. You know, the minute we get angry, the client will show. It always works that way. Like shouting, "Oh, waiter," when they're standing right behind you. Oh, guard! Is our client going to be much longer? What are you talking about? Haven't you already started the meeting yet? What? Oh! Where did you come from? Well, anyway, please have a seat. I'm nervous. It's the silence. It builds suspense. Why don't you do something, Trucy? You're a magician, aren't you? That's right! Okay. Not this. I'm the amazing Mr. Hat. Uh-oh, she just left. Nope, she fell over. She passed out! Miss Magic Underwear might have been a better bet. That's Magic Panties! Okay. Hi. I'm your defense. I really think it has to be fate, you know? And by fate, I mean destiny. Did you know I'm good with astrology? Oh. Apollo, what are you talking about? What's your sign? I can tell you mine if you'd like, Apollo. Nah, never mind. I just got carried away. I seem destined to get difficult clients. Look, she's gotta be better than Walkie, goddammit. So what's your name? Oh, right, I'm supposed to introduce myself first. I'm Apollo. Apollo Justice. And I'm Trucy Wright. I know. Oh, this is getting nowhere fast. I know, maybe you could tell us what happened. I'm your defense attorney, after all. Anything out of the ordinary happen? Well, the other day, this tourist from out of town stopped to ask me directions. Later, Trucy. I feel like I need to ask directions myself. This is fruitless. No, I think I understand despair a little bit more now. Have you played Danganronpa? You did good, Apollo. Huh? Look! She's doing her nails. What? Are nails more important than defense? Is that it? Let's go. Excuse me. Could you read this? Sure. I feel like a teenager on a first date. This is not a love letter. Stop looking so wistful and read it. It's a business card? It's with a name and address. Name is Vera Misham? The address for it is Drew's Studio. And you're giving me this card because... Well, looks like we're finished here. I wonder if Drew's Studio is the scene of the crime. Well, let's go find out. Drew's Studio. Okay. Well, this looks like... It looks like a studio. Well, gee. Imagine a place called an art studio being an art studio. It's like life imitating art, or maybe the other way around? But the tape on the ground there, it's a bit jarring. You know, it looks like we found our crime scene. Apollo, look at all these paintings! Hey, don't touch those! It's okay, I'm just looking. That's... Okay, that one's a little better. That one's nice. I'm not an art guy, so I wouldn't know how to describe these. Oh, Paula, look at this one! It looks half finished. You can still see the rough sketch underneath. That's odd. The rough part doesn't look like the rest of the painting at all. Yeah, good point. Oh. I'm switching who's talking. God damn it. There we go. At least now it'll be a little easier. All the paintings have a really different style, too. Oh, I thought I might find you two here. Yay! Emma, long time no see. Oh. Seems like I run into you far too often. I bet I know why you're here, too. You know about the trial simulation tomorrow? Well, I've heard about it, sure. So Mr. Wright chose you, huh? I don't even know what the case is about. Well, he was killed. The artist who owns the studio, that is. Mr. Drew Mission. Mission? And his daughter was put under arrest. Yeah, we just saw her at the detention center. It was funny, though. She seemed more like a victim than the kind of person who could commit murder. You don't say. Not even by poisoning? Because that's how it was done, you know. Poisoning's a common way to get the job done when the murderer's a woman. Poisoning? Anyway, Mr. Wright told me you'd be coming. Feel free to take a look around. I'll just be over here with my snackoos. Can't talk to anyone related to this case this time around. Which means we'd better find out as much as we can here. Or else. So this Drew Misham is some kind of artist? Apparently. Did a lot of illustrations for books, I hear. And a lot of female fans too, for what it was worth. Oh, well, I guess this stuff is kind of pretty. Like that oil painting over there. Yeah. That wasn't one of his illustrations, actually. So it was a standalone painting? Is that what she means? It's an odd bird. Hadn't shown his face to anyone until the end. What do you mean by to anyone? He's always locked up here in his studio, apparently. Oh, he's reclusive. Goody. His only connection to the outside world was through letters he'd put in the letterbox. People still write letters? What do you mean, Apollo? I mean, when was the last time you wrote a real letter? And remember, this was made in 2006 or 2007, so it's like... Imagine that from now perspective. Don't most people use email on stuff these days? Well, Mr. Mission can't stand technology, it seems. He did everything by mail. Maybe he thought that way was more artistic. In any case, the only person besides him allowed in here was his daughter Vera. Oh, you mean the killer? The suspect, please? We took some fingerprints, of course. The only ones found in the room were Mr. Misham's and Vera's, basically. Basically? Actually, last night, Mr. Misham gave an interview to a reporter for the first time. Happened during the interview, apparently. His first interview ever. Could you tell us more about what happened the night of the murder? Like I said, last night was the first time someone from the outside came into the studio. I guess mysterious painters never go outside make for good articles. Does it just so happen he died the night of his first interview? And around 9 p.m. every night, Vera always made him a cup of coffee. Last night he drank his usual coffee and suddenly became violently ill. And then died? She poisoned him on the night of his interview? Wouldn't the reporter see? He wasn't near Mr. Misham when she brought her father the coffee. He was checking out some of the equipment in the back of the room. Supposedly, that's why she didn't notice he was there. It was the reporter who called the police, in fact. Wait, but why is she the suspect? If anyone's suspicious, it's the reporter. Well, yeah, but yet the reporter never got near Misham's coffee. Even Vera acknowledges that. Regardless, I want to know more about this reporter. So, Vera. She's Mr. Misham's daughter, right? Yep. Real sickly girl ever since she was little. Hardly ever went outside. She did kind of give off a withdrawn sort of aura. She was homeschooled by her father, apparently. It was quite the scene when they took her to the detention center. She was screaming about how she'd die if they ever took her outside. That does sound like a scene. In the end, she agreed if she was allowed her good luck charm for company. Good luck charm? Apparently, she has this charm that magically gives her the courage to go outside. Why can't I ever get a normal charm? But why would a shut-in daughter kill her own dad? Don't look at me! So what about the poison that was found in his coffee, right? No, not precisely. Not precisely? What does that mean? It means see for yourself, I think. Oh, that's the victim's coffee mug. Aha! So the poison was in here. This is my first time seeing a real poison mug of coffee. I would hope so. Poison coffee? Not exactly. What do you mean? No traces of poison were found in the coffee. You'll have to figure it out the rest of yourself. I'm officially not on your side, after all. Oh. My phone's got an alarm going off. 1 second. Dismiss that. There we go. Okay, back to where I was. There we go. Some painting, drawers, examine the desk. Hey! There's a painting hidden back there. Hey, you're right! What if it's embarrassing somehow? You didn't want anyone to see it. You certainly seem pleased by that possibility. It's so normal. It's hardly something to get mad about. Huh? What is it, Apollo? Doesn't this painting look like... Never mind. Better get a professional opinion on this. Next one is desk. Let's take a closer look at the desk. This little girl must be Vera. Yeah, they took that some years ago. They look close. Happy little family. Until you arrested his daughter. Look, I was personally against that, okay? It seems very suspicious, scientifically speaking. Uh-huh, right. This envelope has been opened and resealed. Oh, I know how to do that. You take a pot of boiling water and hold the envelope up to the steam. The glue melts and it opens. It's cool, huh? Whoever did this wasn't so delicate. You're right. So they just ripped it open and stuck it back together. Huh? Postmark on this is from 7 years ago? Why would someone open a letter then seal it again? I better hang on to this. I bet Emma could help us out here. Don't forget, flattery will get you everywhere with her. Huh? What are you two whispering about? Well, I was thinking, what is it we always do when we run into you at a crime scene? What is it we always do scientifically? Oh, you know me too well. Okay. Meaning we can get some science now? Oh, I suppose. Just this once. Bring me anything you find suspicious and we'll check it out. Yay, science with Emma Sky. Hidden painting. Oh, I was wondering about this painting here. Oh, that one? What about it? What about it? Yeah, what about it, Apollo? Take a closer look, both of you. Now look at this one. This is the third painting he was working on. Hey, they're the same! I was hoping you would find that. You're right, though. Drew Mission was copying this painting. Wow, it's pretty good. Copying a painting? What for? There's a red envelope. About this. Oh, that! Yes, that's why that's a bright red envelope. She sure is jumpy. Someone opened this, didn't they? My lips are sealed. Your lips are sealed? That's a first. You know what's inside it? Sure do. I read it after all. Oh! You mean you were the one who ripped this open? Please. I would have steamed it open. But she did sneak a peek at it. I love that little smirk. Know that I have a powerful weapon on my side. Weapon? Yes, the use of tools. Highly specialized tools for information gathering. Tools I wouldn't mind getting my hands on. You should try flattering her, Apollo. They say a little praise can open big doors. Never heard that one, but it's good advice. Let's try talking some more. About that envelope we found. I was wondering if you could help us out with that tool you were mentioning. You want to know about my tool, don't you? It's called an X-ray analyzer. X-ray? Like the ones you get at the dentist? That's right. At least that's what I call it. Huh? It has a real name, but it's much more complicated. The X-ray spectralization. Something. How am I supposed to remember all that? So basically it lets you see inside things. Like envelopes? That's right. You're sharp, Trucy. But it's a bit more complicated than that. In practice, of course. Actually, to tell the truth, I'm not really sure how it works scientifically. Can I try it out? Please? Oh, I suppose. Of course. We've already checked out everything suspicious. Alright, let's give it a spin. What are you doing? Just seeing if I could see through your hair, but it's like lead. Point the thing at me anymore and it might fall out. Then I wouldn't need an X-ray machine to see through it. Let's just get back to business, shall we? Right, let's test it on a sample first. Oh boy. Just so happens I have a lottery ticket. Uh-oh. Yeah, let me probably save it here. Cause this is gonna get sciencey. But I'm gonna take a break. Before Apollo loses any of his precious hair. Alright, we'll finish up this investigation part next time.